assists, and steals, all in the same season? No, not Wilt. Nobody. Until now. Nikola Jokić just did the impossible, and somehow made it look effortless. 29.6 points, 12.7 rebounds, 10.2 assists, nearly 58% from the field.
It holds, it'll be his 30th triple-double of the season.
Oh, what a play. What a play.
Now 39 for Jokić.
Westbrook's got it. It's overrun. Give it to Joker. And he scores!
And for the first time ever, he also added elite three-point shooting to his arsenal. This wasn't just a great season. This was an all-time season. And here's the wildest part. Dominating like it was business as usual. In fact, he's leading the entire league in player efficiency rating at a ridiculous 32.1. It's just stayed in destroyer mode like only the greats can. Even with one of the highest usage rates of his career, Jokić is posting his lowest turnover rate ever. Think about that. 3 MVPs, soon to be 5 All-NBA first teams, a championship, and he's still getting better. PER isn't perfect, but when you're putting numbers up like this, it matters. How historic is 32.1? It's tied for the second best season ever. Right, and after dragging Denver to a 16-4 playoff run in 2023, generational. Through roster losses, Jamal Murray struggles, and front office chaos, one thing never changed. Jokić showing up and taking over every single night that set the tone for a season of unstoppable greatness. Then, just to make it official, he dropped his first triple-double of the year that same night. 16 points, 12 rebounds, and 13 assists against what would become the NBA's best team. For his second triple-double of the season, Nikola made doubles in a row, and what's more important, all 4 games were wins for Denver. In this short span, he went 28, 14, and 13 in a 2-point win against the Toronto Raptors, 23 points, a monster 20 rebounds, and 16 assists in a 2-point game with 20-plus points, 15-plus rebounds, 15-plus assists, 2-plus steals, and 2-plus blocks since steals and blocks were first recorded in 1973-74. He unloaded another one on the Mavs with 33 points, 17 rebounds, and 10 assists. On December 5 against Cleveland, Nikola Jokić passed Magic Johnson on the all-time triple-double list and became the player with the 3rd most triple-doubles in NBA history. It became one of the most productive months of the season for Jokić. After passing Magic on the all-time, the Cavaliers must have been happy to be done with this guy, at least for the regular season. Then Jokić started off his own New Year's celebration, first by helping the year 2024 out the door, celebrating in style. On January 14 in Dallas, Jokić kicked off another series of consecutive triple-doubles, this time 5 times in 5 games. First, 10 points, 14 rebound, 10 assist win against the Mavs, then a 24-12 and 35-point win over the reeling Sixers, where Jokić contributed 27 points, 14 rebounds, and 10 assists. And to close out this mini-series on January 23 against Sacramento, a 35, 22, 17 assist masterpiece. And a chef's kiss with this amazing 3/4 court shot to end the 3rd quarter. February 2025 worked out well for Jokić, production-wise. In the shortest month of the year, and with the NBA All-Star break in the middle of it, Nikola still somehow the Pelicans and the Magic's got the Nuggets win streak going. On February 12 against Portland, Jamal Murray stole the show with his career-high 55 points, with Jokić in a support role and a stellar 26 playoff-style kitchen sink at Jokić defensively, but he still managed to get a 12, 17, and 15 to close out the month. Then, on March 7, Jokić delivered one of his best games in a historic season. In an overtime win against Phoenix, the Nuggets superstar became the first player in NBA history to amass at least 30 points, 20 rebounds, and 20 assists in a single game, finishing with 31, 21, and 22 respectively. One triple-double wasn't enough for him, and that, along with him being the king of on-court, off-court impact metrics, makes every stretch he misses an unpleasant surprise for Denver. In mid-March, he had to miss 5 games. Other plans, he came back with 39 points, 10 rebounds, and 10 assists in a 10-point win against the Bucks. Triple-double number 30 of the year to April 1, and an instant NBA classic, a double overtime heartbreaker versus the Wolves that we previously covered on the channel. In a tough 53 minutes of action, Jokić had 10 rebounds and 10 assists to go with a career-high 61 points, notching the highest scoring triple-double ever recorded, and the most points scored by one player in a game this season. But here's the twist. Even that wasn't enough to save the Nuggets that night, because sometimes, even when you're legendary, but 20 assists, 61-point triple-double, the first player in NBA history to ever pull it off. You think it'll be smooth sailing from here, right? Wrong. Because just as Jokić was putting together the most absurd season we've ever seen, the Denver Nuggets were falling apart behind. Jokic's brilliance could turn course for the franchise torn apart behind the scenes. Jokić then delivered another massive 41-point, 15-rebound, 13-assist game in a losing effort against the Pacers, and that defeat became the last straw for the Nuggets ownership. Out, head coach Michael gave Adelman a huge vote of confidence, rattling off 3 straight wins against quality opposition, something they struggled to do all season long. Nikola's triple-double is number 33 against the real test begins. No more stat padding, no more MVP debates, just Jokić against Kawhi, Harden, and one of the deepest rosters in the league. Nikola was just 1 rebound and 2 assists away from notching 4 straight triple-doubles against the Clippers in their first-round playoff series, which is currently tied at 2 wins apiece. The Nuggets need Jokić to be at his most dominant. If they are to have power, comes great responsibility. And Jokić has that power, even if he doesn't look anything like a superhero. Despite his unassuming, unathletic, YMCA white dude look, Jokić has been an on-off impact monster for several seasons now. With him on the floor, the Nuggets run one of the best offenses in the league. Without him, they look like a lottery team. That's the burden of greatness. Jokić is the backbone of a billion-dollar NBA. Watching another MVP season, we're watching history, and we might never see anything like this again. With every triple-double, a smirk, and a sidearm bounce pass. But what do you think? Did Nikola Jokić have the greatest regular season a big man has ever had? Or is there still someone else who holds that crown? Let me know in the comments. I'm reading every single one. And if you're all about deep dives, breakdowns, and real basketball conversations, you're in the right place. Hit that like button, subscribe, and welcome to the team.